That's terrific. Now, I know most artists consider their creations to be like children to them, but if anything sticks out over the last few years, what is it for you?
Oh gosh, there have been so many projects. More than anything, I suppose my own intellectual property, characters I created, Tempest Fugitive, which was a series that I did to, in many ways, honor my father and all the pilots that he flew with. So it's called a time traveling pilot. So my kind of section was aviation, so that was marvelous. But more than anything, the projects my wife and I are involved with currently, we do a lot of entertainment. We've been applying graphic novel and sequential narrative language to educating young people about Canadian art and culture. We're working with museums and foundations, and to me that's a wonderful challenge.
Well, once again, congratulations on the award, and I'm sure there's a lot more work to come. Thank you so much. Thank you.
I don't get to dress up like James Bond very often. I mean, it's my vacation and nice photo. James, you had this nice, respectful, like, staring into the distance, and I was like,
This route is the way of the future for the comic industry. Our presenters are two gentlemen that are quite familiar with webcomics themselves. One of them has his own online strip, and together they're the hosts of the Watchtower podcast. Please welcome Jeff Moss and Donnie Coulter.
Hi, I'm Jeff Moss. This is Donnie Coulter.
Questy.
Donnie Coulter. And we are here to do some of the presenting.
Yeah.
That's what we do.
You're from the internet.
Yes, apparently. On our show, we do a thing called Why Do I Own This? In which we go through the best of the worst, all the dollar bin stuff, all the stuff that you know you love, but you just, why did you buy this? So what I've done here is I have taken the nominees for Outstanding Canadian Webcomic Creator / Creative Team, and we're going to do a little Why Do We Own This? First up, Kate Beaton for Heart of Vagrant.
To us, we have Spectacular Spider-Man number 182. And this series is canceled, and it's probably because they got sick and tired of Spider-Man fighting naked guys on the cover. And also it says Cap's 50 years old, and nobody likes to be reminded that they're 50.
Touché. Up next, Michael Cho for Paper Cut.
Okay, Captain Atom, number 29. He's pretty frustrated looking, and he's flying through somewhere really foggy, probably a frustrating thing to do, and he's walking away from a guy in a suit which has a briefcase. I can only imagine that's the tax man, and that probably leads to his frustration.
Up next, Laura D'Souza and Ryan Somer for At Least I Be Do /
Wow, Star Trek, number 27, where it says Secrets. Looks like they're on a planet face, and they're mourning one of their lost comrades, who's a woman. But I'm not saying anything that they're just us. And you'll notice that they're wearing a blue uniform, which is not really what starts the bed. Red uniform dies first. Terrible.
Catherine and Stewart Immonen for Moving Pictures.
Wow, okay. Night Thrasher, part 2 of 4. Didn't even get the first issue out of this. The only thing that can be said about Night Thrasher is that he had a skateboard, and that's terrible. Okay.
He did have a skateboard.
Throwing me in on a skateboard.
I had a
Come on.
skateboard. Did you have a skateboard?
Never.
That's great. Carl Kerschel for The Abominable Charles Christopher.
Legionnaires 3, I really don't want to say anything bad about Legion, because if you ever say anything bad in front of Legion fans, that's it for you. They are die-hard. I'm not taking the risk.
Good call, good call. This is where we get French, so bear with me. Giselle Lagrasse and David Lunston for Ménage à Trois.
Yeah. New Mutants 97. Rob Blackwell. Yeah, this is the age of Marvel Comics, probably in DC as well, where it's just big guns, big muscles, and really tiny feet. And thank God we're not in the 90s anymore.
Up next, Ramon K. Perez for Kookaburra and Redneck Squad.
Superboy 48. He's getting it through the chest with a lightning bolt. I really like Superboy. I'm not a big Super Family fan, but I like Superboy. This is probably happening to him because of his terrible choice of haircut. Nobody has a haircut anymore. And when he came back, they gave him just a t-shirt and jeans and a nice crew cut. It looks good now.
Good. And finally, Cameron Stewart for Titulo.
Yeah, okay, Wolverine 22 brings us this nominee, and he's fighting the Spore. Obviously a really popular character because you've never heard it until now. And maybe that's because it looks like mayonnaise. Stuff that's no demand.
Wolverine versus mayonnaise. All right, the Joe Shuster Award for Canadian Webcomic Creator / Creative Team. Kissy thing here, it's crazy. Cameron Stewart.
Hey,
We have-
send me his speech. Awesome. Hey, let's go.
Yeah, he sent me his speech. It's this fat. So. I'm Andy B, by the way. Okay, thank you. Page 1 of 136. Andy, turn to page 5. Oh, Andy, put this on. Okay. I'm Cameron Stewart. You may know me from such as Catwoman, Sea Guy, the Eisner-nominated Seven Soldiers, and Stephen Batman and Robin. I'm here to accept the awards. Oh, hang on. Turn to page 40-something. Hang on. Yes, in the mortal words of Jesus, Gandhi, and Journey, don't stop believing. Turn to page 40. Take it off, you look like a retard. Okay. Anyway, we'd like to say thank you. And actually, he's going to be furious with me over this, so it's really funny. Do I get it? Where is it? It should be mine anyway.
How do you even know that guy knows Karen?
I met him like once a couple years ago.